What up, everybody? This is Steven Talbert. So today, Nintendo pretty much went, and that pretty much marked the end of all the conferences for E3 2018. So we've seen Nintendo, we've seen EA, we've seen PlayStation, we've seen Xbox, we've seen Squaresoft. So we've seen pretty much all the big developers that were supposed to go, or the big first-party studios, first-party companies. And so because of that, we've seen a lot of games. We've seen so many games that we don't know what to make of. But we've seen a lot of those to now give us some good impressions. And so what I want to do is give you a list of 10 games, kind of my most anticipated, my top games that I want to buy, what I'm kind of waiting for, and so forth. So to kind of mark this off, my number 10 game is Beyond Good and Evil 2. So Beyond Good and Evil 2 is a big Ubisoft game. It's a game that's going to take quite a few years to make. They pretty much just began production. We've seen about 2 trailers so far, and the world looks lovely. I love what I've seen of it. We've seen this monkey robbing something. We also have seen this big ship with a lot of different people and animals and so forth. And it's been pretty awesome. Like, I really love that world, and I hope they make something with it as well. Like, hopefully they may make a Netflix movie or something. But looking forward to that game. So my number 9 is a really awesome game. It was a surprise for me at the Xbox, and that was Jump Force. Jump Force is a game done by Bandai Namco, and it's pretty much a fighting game that basically goes around the Shonen Jump series. And so it pretty much has every big anime known to date come together. It's kind of like the Super Smash Brothers of anime in a sense. So because we have battles, we have that fight that we want, the Luffy versus Frieza fight that we always wanted, or the Goku versus Naruto fight we always have asked for. And so a lot of different awesome fights, and they provide a lot of different characters. So far, we've seen One Piece, Naruto, Death Eater, and so forth. And so it's really awesome. Looking forward to seeing that game. I love anime, and so I think it will be awesome to play. And so my eighth game is Division 2. Division 2. For me, like, Division 1 was an awesome game that I played day one. Played a lot of it. Didn't go all the way up to the top in terms of it, but I played a ton of the world. Loved what I played of it. I'm looking forward to playing more Division, pretty much. Looking forward to different temperature, sceneries, and stuff like that. It's cool that they're in a different season, that this is taking place not right after it, but a couple of months, 10 or 6 or 10 months afterwards. And it's also taking place in DC, which is interesting. I find it interesting that they're focusing still on America, but it's really interesting to see how America comes after this Cloudism event. And then my 7th is Kingdom Hearts 3. This game pretty much doesn't need any intros. I've been wanting Kingdom Hearts 3 for the past 8 or 9 years. It's been a pretty long time. Me and my brother have been having like a running bet when we finally get an actual date. We've been joking for the past 2 years that it'll keep getting delayed till the next following year. But hopefully it'll finally end with January 29th. But for me, this game, I liked what I saw of it at E3. I liked, the Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean that I saw. I like the unveiling of Frozen, and I like seeing some of the old people like Hercules or even Riku and so forth. And so I'm super excited for that. Looking forward to seeing more of that. My 6th game is Anthem, the EA's big game that they're coming out, the big robotic game that we're seeing. You can fly in space with this big robot, fly with a big robot mech, and you're shooting, you're fighting big monsters, I guess, and so forth. It remains to be seen what this game actually is. It's maybe a hybrid between Destiny and maybe Monster Hunter, I guess. This game, I really liked it last year, but this year I'm not as enthused for it, but I'm still kind of excited for it. My fifth game is Gears of War 5. This game was kind of a surprise to me, especially when Xbox at the beginning introduced Halo. Usually they don't introduce a Gears of War game in the same conference. Usually that's never been done till this year, and this year they did it. And it's good to see Gears of War 5 come. I'm excited that they're making another Gears. I didn't play Gears of War 4, unfortunately, but I love the other Gears games. So I'm looking forward to playing that. There wasn't much stuff to be said about that. For me, my fourth game was pretty much an utter surprise, pretty much. I don't think I would have this game on any of the list. But for me, it's Assassin's Creed Odyssey. For me, what really set Assassin's Creed Odyssey apart was pretty much where it's taking place. It's taking place in Greece. I'm glad they're kind of going for this ancient Greece type look. I love ancient Greece and the mythology of ancient Greece and the history of it, and I can't wait to be a part of that part of that as well. And also randomly the tremes, the Greek tremes, the big Greek ships look interesting to be a part of. So I'm excited to be, one of either the guy or female in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So that's a cool game to see. My third game is SpiderMan. There's nothing much to say about SpiderMan other than it's more, this game looks awesome. Islamic should be proud of what they've done. It looks like they combined their previous game and then added Batman with a touch of Batman, and I think it's going to be good. This trailer is definitely hyped it up even more with just seeing all the different Spider-Man bosses, and so I think it's going to be awesome to just be in a city and having to fight multiple different Spider-Man bosses one after the other, and hopefully they provide us with a gripping tale. So that's cool. Then my number 2 is Smash. With nothing more to like from Smash. They pretty much provided us everything. They basically killed all our fears when they provided all the different characters and said pretty much all characters from the original to now are in the Smash. So what's interesting about it is if you look at the rumors about Smash, a lot of people feared that they weren't going to get characters like Cloud or Snake ever again, but they're going to in this one. It's good to see those characters because it's good to see even weird characters like Pichu come back and some other really random characters that there's like, let's just bring them back and put them into this game. Looking forward to that. I'm even looking forward to them to bring several levels back. Can't wait to play it and try it out. I can't wait to have Smash on the go. So that's awesome. My final game is The Last of Us 2. You can't beat this game. Naughty Dog is an awesome producer of games. They made Uncharted. I can't say much about that. The story is always going to be 100%. The Last of Us was an awesome game to play. If you haven't never played it before, play it. Definitely check it out. This game is going to be great. Some people are dodging it because of the two girls kissing. It's going to be their loss if they lose out just because they said, two girls are kissing. But I'm looking forward to it. It had a very light-hearted type beginning, and then they put you in this gameplay, and it's the opposite of that. And it's a very interesting world where I guess she's having to kill this human groups. I guess she's trying to get her revenge and so forth. I don't know, but it looks really pretty. All the movements on there is awesome. There was a time I thought for me in that trailer was when she went under the truck and she was moving up into the truck, and you see the IEI kind of go into the next truck and then coming under and see you and almost look at you, and then you shoot the girl. It's pretty cool, and then you kind of go quickly and you dodge from them. And so there's some really awesome moments in that trailer. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. It's worth checking out. But I think that game is going to be exciting to see when it comes out in the next couple of years, whether 19 or 20. But those are my top 10 games that I left excited for. Guys, what are yours? What are your top 5? What are your top 10? Does my game, does my list match up with yours? All our lists are probably different of some sort because we have different likes and tastes. Guys, I hope you like this video. Like it if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you find what I do is interesting. Whether it's talking about gaming or talking about relationships, I try to kind of incorporate the stuff that I really love, and I really want to give you a good mix. Alright guys, hope you have a good day and have a good one. Alright, bye.